Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you all had a good yesterday because we are here now back with our schedule working on our pack openings, and we're gonna be trying something different this time. While I'm opening all of these packs, I'll be commentating over it, just giving you guys a little backstory about me and anything else that I come up with ideas for. So I'm basically winging this. So bear with me in case I go a little too slow. And so what I want to talk about today is basically just how I started playing Halo, because I did not start on Halo 5. I've been playing Halo since, I don't even know, I can say since I can remember, because I was very young. And oh man, it's crazy to think about now. But the first time I ever played Halo or picked up a controller might have been around the age of 4, because my uncle Ruben was living with us in our house for a little bit, and he brought over his Xbox, or no, actually I already had an Xbox, but he brought over 2 games called Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2. And so it was me, him, and my sister. We were all playing on the original Xbox. And all I remember from that is him going into a Warthog up top this hill on Blood Gulch, switching seats and just tearing us down with his turret, while my sister was just jumping across the map. And I don't even remember what I was doing. I was trying my best, but I don't even remember if I did well or did anything that game. And as time passed by, I would get bored, so I ended up just picking up the game and looking at it, saying, oh, what's this? Let's play it. And so I started playing it, and I could not believe what I was playing. I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. And I basically finished the first campaign and the second campaign, which took me hours. It took me so long to finish all of that because I was young at the time and I had no clue what I was doing. I did not know how to play games. As you get older, everything gets so much more easier. And so I just loved Combat Evolved and Halo 2. And I found out they were making a Halo 3, but it was only for the 360, which eventually I got on a Christmas day with my cousin there to witness. We unpacked the box and just went at it in the games and had so much fun playing that campaign. And so time passed by more, and all I would do was just play the campaign over and over, and I would just be crazy because I would pretend that I had people to play with. I pretend that I would be able to talk to the Marines with my mic at the time. I would say things like, okay guys, we got 12 elites over here, I want you to flank and I'll distract them. I would say things like that just because I was crazy. And so once I found out that Xbox Live was a thing and you could play online with people, I really wanted that. And so luckily my parents ended up getting me that, which I was so happy to have. And after that, oh man, I've played it so much. Halo 3 was, oh my god, played that so much after every day of school during middle school, I believe. I was in 5th grade at the time, and then going into 6th grade, that's when I would play Halo 3, yeah. So the first match I went to was a Lone Wolves match. If you don't know what Lone Wolves match is on Halo 3, that's basically free-for-all. Excuse me. And I thought I was doing good, but then now I realize I did real crap. And I don't know, maybe I did decent for my first time on live, but I remember exactly what map it was on. It was on a snowbound map. And I didn't know how to play in any other game modes, so we had to end up calling Xbox Live, even though that's not really the people you should probably call. But that's what happened. So around that time, I was around the age of 10 when I would play Halo 3, and from there on I started meeting people through games, and then just meeting more people through those people, and it just goes on. That's Xbox Live for you, how you meet friends on there. I remember the first person I added was this person named Ooh Ali Ooh, although I never really played with him or knew him. So I like to consider my first friend this guy named Narsaron, who to this day, after several years later, is still on my 360 friends list. And he has never changed his gamer picture as well, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, going through Xbox Live is a really nice experience. If you don't have Xbox Live, I do recommend getting it because you have so much more fun when you're playing with people online, and it's a blast. I don't know what else to say about it. Ooh. Oh, we finally got a gold standard SMG right here. That's nice. And yeah, so after meeting Narsaron, I remember going into a doubles match after he left one time. And after going into that doubles match, I met this person who was on my team named Marcus. And from there on, the days later, I joined Marcus in a game on Sandtrap and meet someone saying if they want to make a machinima that's about ODSTs. And at the time I had the game Halo 3 ODST, which I love and still love, and so I was right on board with that, but we never really went through with that machinima because it just all went to hell. We could not go through with it. People did not know what to do, and it would have been crap. I'm glad that we didn't, but I'm glad that I went forward and met this guy named Crazy Slub. And right there we'll end it off and continue the story next time. But I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.